Posture and breathing, two vital parts of playing any wind instrument. Posture allows us the platform to be able to play the instrument that we wish to play, and air is the tool that we need to use to be able to get as much air in or out to be able to play our instrument. So, thinking about posture, if you're standing, feet must be flat on the ground and you need to be standing straight. You need to have a solid platform to be able to breathe and play your instrument. When you're sitting, same concepts. Feet need to be flat on the ground and your back really should be off the back of the chair. If you're leaning back, you're actually crushing a lot of your lungs and you're restricting the amount of space inside your torso. So you need to be sitting up straight. You need to be relaxed and you need to be allowing as much air in as possible. When breathing, we need to really think about utilizing as much of our lungs as possible. As children, when we're told to breathe, we do the whole and lift our shoulders. The problem is that our lungs aren't in our shoulders. Our lungs are in our chest. And when we inhale, our lungs will go down and they will start filling up more and more of your torso. When we breathe out, our lungs do the opposite. They move back up. And then underneath this, we have a muscle called the diaphragm. And the diaphragm is what allows us to control our lungs. We need to relax and drop our diaphragm when we want to breathe in. And then we tighten that diaphragm when we push the air back out. So to practice diaphragm breathing or proper breathing, a great way to start is to either place your hand on your stomach or lie flat on the ground with something on your stomach, like a book. Then when you inhale, your stomach should expand. So practice this, either with your hand on your stomach, standing, or lying on the ground with something on your stomach. And practice the whole concept of relaxing your shoulders and allowing your stomach muscles or your diaphragm to be relaxing and constricting when we want to exhale and inhale. Now, one more thing I'd like to say about breathing is this thing called support. Now, everyone, all of your teachers have probably sat there and said, you need to support that note. But what does that actually mean? What that means is that we're activating the diaphragm to be able to control the air which we're expelling. So the idea is that we need to figure out where that muscle is. Some people find it easier if I say it's in the stomach. If I sit there and say, go ha, 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 some people can feel the muscle. Maybe even sitting there and going sss, and really forcefully pushing air through your teeth using a s or an S sound. That sometimes helps people identify where the muscle is. So this is the muscle that we need to be activating and controlling as we exhale. And even when we inhale, because we need to relax that muscle to allow our lungs to expand. So give that a go. Lie on the ground, find out where proper diaphragm breathing occurs. Think about using a ha or a sizzle or some sort of concept to identify where the muscle is, and practice activating that muscle while you're playing your instrument. And also think about your posture. You need to be standing or sitting tall, making sure there is as much space in your diaphragm as physically possible, so sitting up or standing up straight. And make sure you've got a really solid foundation, whether that's sitting, feet flat on the ground, on the front of your seat, or that's standing with feet shoulder width apart. We need to make sure that this platform is solid and these basics are really clearly understood so that you have the best chance to create the best possible sound on your instrument.